Hello again, and welcome to Recover Me. My name is Anne, and I am here to share my journey in hopes that it's going to help other people recover. And tonight, I would like to talk about the impact of childhood sexual abuse in adults and some of the things that we struggle with. And disclaimer, run a horse rescue. I have a nonprofit horse rescue that I've run for since 2012. And I actually have started another nonprofit, which is going this direction to help with survivors of SA and also abortion. Those are my two passions, two things I've been through and that I know a lot about. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I am going to be reading a few things that I've got up here. And I will cite some of these if anyone wants any more information. I'm going to be wearing my glasses too. So basically, child sexual abuse can have wide-reaching and long-lasting effects, including post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, and anxiety, as well as trust issues. So that's one of the things that makes it very difficult to reach out for healing. But even more than that is, and I love the way this was put, any sort of abuse, and especially child abuse, is horrible. But sexual abuse adds such a different element because that the shame that gets installed in us and that we carry around. And so we're silent for so long. And it's hard to reach out, even publicly, doing this. For me, it's not anymore because I'm free of that shame. I know that was not my shame to carry, but I'm 55 years old. I've been doing this a long time, going through healing for it. So I understand if someone is afraid to reach out, someone is afraid to talk about it, someone is afraid that somebody's going to find out. I know what that shame feels like. So that's why I did create the private group, and you will be able to post anonymously in there. So there will also be confidentiality agreements that we'd all have to discuss. And I'm hoping just to create that so that we can move to things like Zoom and stuff like that. But it's a good place for us to start. And part of the reasons I'm doing all these videos, and I'm going to try to pump one out every day. I do not edit my videos, so forgive me if they're not perfect at this point. But I really want you all to get to know me because trust is going to be a huge factor going forward. And it is for all of us to be able to trust someone with our secrets. And one thing that I learned a long time ago, and it doesn't mean they all come right out. I've talked about the peeling of the onion. It's one stage at a time, but we really are only as sick as our secrets. And shame stops us from finding someone to tell those secrets to. And what I've found and what I know from all the survivors I've worked with have found, and that's why I'm saying group and support, having support is the number one thing you can do for yourself. It will get you catapulted faster on a healing journey. I wish I would have gotten there earlier. I didn't start groups until 2012, so 12 years ago. Actually, it was 2013 by the time I started doing groups. And I didn't realize what an impact that was going to have on me. And I do have dogs and cats. And stop, I don't want to edit my video. Little turkey. Anyway, we'll see if he's going to let me continue with this. So I wanted to go through some statistics as well. There was one in here that just really blew me away. And it was about, this study was done, I think, in 1986, so obviously it's changed a bit since there. And next week I'm going to have some updated statistics and a lot more information for everyone. I'm actually meeting with a big group that does some things locally here. Matter of fact, where I've facilitated the groups. But very interesting that over 60% of people they polled in this research paper actually married alcoholics. I think that might have included drugs as well. And there's so many different studies and different statistics, but I just thought that was really interesting because dysfunctional relationships, we're going to pick them every time until we get some healing, okay? I was there, been there. The other thing that is very staggering is 30%. Now, again, this was done in 1986. It's probably even higher now. And like I said, next week I'll have some new, more up to date. But over 30% of survivors have attempted to unalive themselves. 30%. And that question doesn't ask, have we ever just thought about it? Because that is something to me that just breaks my heart. We didn't do this to ourselves. The shame that we're carrying at times can be enough, to want to check out. It's so serious. And I'm going to have to make this one a little short. I'll probably start another one because I think these puppies need to eat. And I apologize for that. I am going to put the hotline in the comments, our group in the comments. If you are triggered for any reason, please reach out. Use that hotline. Okay? Thank you and have a great night.